Hello everyone, and thank you for joining the routine meeting of QS SIG AI. Here it's Mutan, and loaded in host for me. For those who are new to this meeting, here is also some brief overview of QS SIG AI. It is a special interest group that focuses on cloud-based AI, which is the main paradigm of AI development and deployment that leverage the resources and capability of both cloud and edge nodes. Our mission is to explore the advanced architecture design, technical implementation, and standardized solution of cloud-edge capable AI. So we currently have two sub-projects that this group. The first one is Satana. Satana is a cloud-edge capable AI framework based on KubeEdge. It enables developers to implement various collaborative training and inference functions across a cloud and edge, such as joint inference, incremental learning, federated learning, lifelong learning, etc. It also supports seamless migration of existing AI applications to reduce code, improve model performance, and protect data privacy. We also have Janus. Janus is a collaborative AI benchmarking suite. It provides open source data sets, baseline algorithm, test metrics, and standalone test capabilities for collaborative AI algorithms. It helps algorithm developers to quickly evaluate and compare the performance of different algorithms that promotes more efficient and effective development. Um, in today's meeting, we will keep on discuss the progress and challenges of these two sub-projects, such as also perhaps some future plans and opportunities. So here in this meeting we have two main sessions. The first one is the international session with Nishan sharing the LFX Mentorship 2026 Term 1 project, which is the comprehensive example restoration phase 2. Um, there could be some our other members that also interested on the phase 3, and we can discuss that at the end of the initial session. We also have the Spanish session. Um, in that session, we will go over the POC progress report and also the another LS Management Term 1 project, which is the cloud simulation benchmark for LLM speculative decoding in QS Janus, um, presented by Jin Tao and our Dr. Shi Jing. So hopefully all of us could find this meeting informative and productive. So let's get started. Then we come to the first agenda, the QS Janus comprehensive example restoration by Nishan. So Nishan, you can share your screen now.
Okay, so first of all, good afternoon, everyone. Let me share my screen. Okay, so this time I'm having three pull requests to review. So last time we had a very big discussion regarding the pre-process function, and in the end, it was decided that in single task learning, the pre-process function must be optional. It should not be present when it is not being used. So I have made the changes, and in the single task learning in the single task learning.py file, I have made this first change. That is the only change which is required to make the preprocess function optional in the in the single task learning pipeline. So I replace this with if not has attribute, then after that return none. So after this, most of the things are same. I have not made any changes in rest of the code. I've also removed the preprocess function, and after this, after adding this specific function, we can see that I was able to run the preprocess function and also see the results without the preprocess function being present in the code. So this is about the first pull request. So I think that I have done the required changes. So anything that anything that you still want to ask to me, Zimu sir?
As we discussed in the last meeting, the currently the example is working fine, and which is good. We have done something on the preprocess and the predict function. Another thing we discussed last week is about the how to make the preprocess function optionable. Could you share with us more about that?
Okay, so in this example, we did not need the preprocess function and we are not using it in the base model.py. This is the first thing. Second thing, in the second pull request that I am having, which is about the LLM agent setup. In here, we need a preprocess function and just a moment. Yes. So here we are using the preprocess function with the name of preprocess. Last time we were having this function as underscore preprocess. So we were having two preprocess function, which was again not making any sense. So here also I've added the same change. If not, if the function is not having any attribute, just return none. So after making this specific, this very small change, the preprocess function is now optional. Now here I'm using it, and just a minute. And here I'm not using in this LLM Edge benchmarking suite. I'm not using the preprocess function, and still the example is running. And in this
Great,
example, that is LLM agent setup, I'm using the preprocess function and it is working fine. I think I'm also having the video. Just a minute. Yep, I'm also having the video. Just a minute. Okay, so this is what it is running. This is like I mean, it is running till 4:21 only. After that, I just forgot to cut the video, and that is why it is too much big. So in this code, we are using the preprocess function, and it is working fine. So that is it about the Drupal requests.
great, cool. So currently we have already a optional preprocess function.
Yes.
And will we have any change on the code or only on the example code?
Uh, Wait, what did you say? I mean,
Because we have changed the preprocess function, right? So how we making it optionable. Then is that change happens in for code or example code? It seems to me it looks like it only works in example, right? So will that works for other examples if we also want to make this works for other examples? Um, to get rid
uh,
of the preprocess function if necessary.
you were asking to say that as we have made some changes in the single task learning.py file, will it affect any other examples? Are you asking this?
I'm saying that um, currently we have made the pre-process function optionable,
Right.
um, but it looks like it only works for this example. Um, so I asked whether we have made any changes on the code so it could making it could work for all other examples. So currently I saw on the screen you have already show a preprocess function making modifications on the code, right? So I think it can work for all other examples, not only on the single task one, like
uh,
the
right, it
preprocess function
can
optional one.
work.
Yeah.
All the examples that are using single task learning.py, in all these examples the preprocess function is going to be optional. This is what after my changes will be merged.
Right. So I think that is a very good contribution for our whole community. So all of us can save a lot of burden. Um, uh, dealing with the pre-process one. So I have no more question on this pull request. And that looks really good to me. I also want to hear from our other members. Dr. Sijing, do you have any other comments on this pull request for OA1?
Sorry, I didn't. I need more. Maybe I need more time to look through this PR.
Okay, so Michelle had just showed the overall progress, and we're making the preprocessed function optionable, and this modification happens on the core code, and that it will try to help other examples to get rid of the preprocessed function if that is necessary. Then of course there is also other code changes. Um, if Dr. Sting have any other consideration you can or other concerns you can just let us know.
Yes. Okay. Just give me some time. Sorry, I didn't.
Maybe Michelle can show us a little bit about I think that
Okay.
we have a very long the most long almost large amount of changes happens on the README. So I think that part is fine. And then we also have changes on the requirement.txt. I think yeah, the one will be also have low risk. We have abstraction on the GitHub, So the
Yeah. I
main
see.
code change. We can see that the core changes happens on the first the core code. Um, and then the core code basically is the preprocessed function that we have mentioned about that's now. And then the second changes happens on the algorithm, the YAML. So previously, Nishan had mentioned that, okay, there is no such a paradigm called single task learning with compression. So
Yes.
he changed the pattern type so that that is a bug, and he fixed it. So that now the system can work fine. So this is the only changes on the algorithm YAML. And then there is the second file, the base model YAML. This one looks like there is some matching. Nishan, can you expand a little bit about that for
Okay.
us?
Yes, I can explain. I can explain. So mostly the changes it is in the predict function, and no structural changes has been done here. The actual bug is that the predict function was using like very it was using a library which was very earlier used, and I think it is deprecated. So I've just made these llama print timings perf context print, which is uh, like it was silently returning. The latency was coming out to be zero because the dates were not in the exact format. So I just made this change. After that, the latency was coming, like we were getting some value and not zero. So this change is just for that, so that the latency is not coming out to be zero, and that is it.
Yeah. Any
Okay.
comments on that? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I see. So, I think that looks fine to me. Yeah. I have no more
Uh,
comments.
okay. Cool. And then we also have some changes on the test environment YAML. Uh,
That is mainly the paths change for the data set. Earlier, I think it was pointing to some other example, which I think is not correct. Most of the data set is
mhm.
present in the data set folder, so I've just made that. Then
Okay, so
in
you're making
benchmarking,
a related test, so I think that will be
yes,
fine.
yes.
So then that is all the modification that we have just go over it. So so I think uh from my side I have no more comment, and any other uh, uh advice or suggestions from our Dr. Sitting?
Hmm. I think currently I don't have other comment. Yeah.
Okay. So I think that was fine. We also see there are 11 commits on this pull
Oh,
request. And
all right.
so maybe yeah, we can scratch it into one. So I think after you've done that, we all of us can give a LGTM label.
Okay, right, I will do it right just right away. And talking
Okay.
about this pull request, which is about LLM agent setup. Should I explain all the changes again? It will just hardly take 4 to 5 minutes.
Uh, yeah, I think you need to introduce a little bit first.
Okay, right. So, okay, so first of all, the most of the changes that I have done is, so I have made some changes to 9 files, and I will be explaining all the changes. So first of all, in the config.json, I have made changes in three files. That is, first of all, the token directory, the auth token, and the data directory. Data directory and tokenizer directory, I've just made changes in the path. Secondly, in auth token, it was using some authorization token which was randomly available on Hugging Face website. So I made that null so that all the contributors that are coming, they can use their own token, because I think this token was also not working. It had expired a long way. Second, I had made some changes in the train config.json. As I said that the latency and the other values were coming out to be zero. That the reason for that was the train approaches, the number was quite less. So I made changes from 2 to 20. Like 10 samples, batch 5, 2 approaches, that is 4 gradient step. And after that, it was just taking some 3 to 4 minutes and it was working fine. In benchmarking job.yaml, I've just made some changes in the path. I've added relative paths, and also the name of the folder was changed. Earlier it was LLM agent benchmark, but not, right now it is LLM agent. So I made changes to that. Again, in test algorithm dot agent, the same path changes are only done. In test env dot yaml file, again the same changes. The I have made the change. I made the train data and test data to a different path. In base model.py, I had, actually this is where the real fixes are present. First of all, I have made changes. Earlier it was using use auth token, which is again deprecated, and I changed it to token because this is what it is right now using the transformers. Second, actually this part is not actually present because we have removed it. The comment is from earlier part. We are not having any preprocess function. We are having a preprocess function which actually processes something. This was just so that the pipeline doesn't fail. Second, we have removed the fake sample class in the train. Earlier, it was just fake and it was not actually doing anything. Right now, it processes the sample, and after that, it gives to the tokenizer. Second, drop the none wrapper around the tensors because again it was giving some pipeline failures because it was again throwing none again and again, no matter what I was doing. Now I just made the LoRa, which is the model that we're using, a little bit stronger. I just changed the numbers, that is the LoRa alpha and LoRa dropper. These are just attribute changes. And also the predict function, I made the changes in the predict function because the prediction was coming out to be zero, no matter how much big the data set I was using. The reason for that was that the results were not being properly stored. And I just made sure that the prediction is done in batches and not completely. So it predicts a small batch, then after that the small batch, and in the end the all the results are summarized, and after that we get the final result. So these are most of the changes that I've done in base model.py, and these are the actual changes. Now rogue.py, the first thing that I've done is that it was loading the calculating function from a specific path, like from a specific file which is actually not present. So I just imported a rogue scorer from the Python library, and then I just used that. Rest all the calculations are completely similar. I have not made any change to the calculations. Then I've added a requirement.txt. So because these are the things that we will need while running this LLM agent setup, and then after that, a full-blown README so that the new contributors can run. So these are all the changes that I've done in this example, and nothing more, nothing less.
Cool. So we see that we also have some modification of the requirement.txt. We fixed the base model before and the predict function. If blah blah blah. All of that looks fine to us. And Nishan also provides a video last week. So showing how this sample is fixed. So I'm also fine with the whole pull request.
I think
Any
that I will
common?
again need
Yeah,
to reduce the number of commits. I will squash the commits for both the pull requests, and I will just comment in the chat once I'm done with it.
cool. Yeah, and basically we done this change by the change that I mentioned just now is necessary bug fix by changing the like related directory passes and some parameters. Most of them are changing the passes. So we also see the metric modification. So we changed the log scorer. Can you explain a little bit for us about the metric changes?
I mean, about the LoRa part or which part?
The the scholar, the log scorer.
Okay, the rogue scorer. Right.
Yeah,
So just a minute. Right.
yeah, that
So
one.
first of all, the changes that I've added to the rogue scorer. The first change is that earlier it was loading the file from a specific file that was present in the evaluate function. Right now it is not present. So I just imported like from rogue scorer import the specific rogue scorer so that I can use it in my code. And rest most of the things are nearly similar. I just ported the rogue scorer, and then right now after making the changes to predict function, it just returns plain strings and no unwrapping is needed. So I made the changes in the rogue calculation that it just has to take plain values and no more unwrapping is to be done. Like math is again the same, and I'm not making any changes to the calculations.
So in fact, we are trying to make a more elegant writing of the code, right? So um, do we have other specific bug in this log computation or not? It is just a writing, a coding style improvement.
It is just the improvement according to the code that we are having. It is just that I've added the rogue scorer. I've imported it from the specific library. Then after that, I'm just making sure that it runs fine because we have made the changes in the predict function. Earlier, it was unwrapping the values that were coming from the predict function. Right now, we don't need the unwrapping. So it just takes the value, it calculates it, and after that it returns the score. And same has been done in all the functions. uh, Rest, like except this, no, nothing else is changed.
Mm. Have you ever tested this function and how it works? Did it perform like the same as the previous one?
Right, it did perform. I mean, I was trying to use these functions, but they were actually not running and they were throwing errors. First of all was they were unwrapping the things, but actually they did not need any unwrapping. So these functions were throwing errors. So after changing all of this, I got all of these: rogue 1, rogue 2, rogue 3, and after that all the changes, these are things.
Okay, so the previous one, in
I
fact,
mean, it works
still
fine.
have some bugs on it. So with that underwrapping on it, that that you believe it is the reason of the how the path locates. That's true.
Can you just ask the question once again?
I'm saying that you have tried to run the previous log computation, but not yet
Right.
successful because there is a bug on it. And I heard that you believe that there could be the reason of the underwrapping issue. Is that true? Or I missed something?
Actually, right. So after making all the changes in the code, the last file that was made to change was rope.py. So if I use this version, this specific version that I've removed, the pipeline was failing and I was not getting any answers. I was not getting any
Mhm.
results. So this is the first part. Second part, I had to make the changes because the unwrapping part, and also unwrapping part is the most important part. This function accepts that the predict function is going to give it some value, and after that it will be unwrapping the all the numbers. But actually it was not happening, so it failed, and that is the only reason why we need to make the changes for it.
Okay, so I think we should have giving a neat certification on that. And then we see both the log1 and log2 function and also log_L function is changed in the same way. And we see some changes on the YAML, which is the related path we have just mentioned. Same thing happened in the benchmarking of the YAML and then the README. So we have go over all the codes on that, and all of them looks fine to me. And then I also want to hear comments from Dr. Sijing.
I see there is a video of running this example in the conversation. This comment.
You're right.
Okay. It's, fine.
So it is just going to load all of these things, and
Yeah.
so here we receive the result.
Okay. So I see. Yeah, I think as long as the examples could run successfully, I think it's good, and I have no more comment.
Okay, cool. So I think this one would be. Oh, wait a minute. Can you come back to the log implementation a little bit?
I mean, okay, right.
The code, yeah. And as we can see the log1, for example. So for the line 13, we see the return statement, right? And then you divide by the length of the scores. So that may cause some error if the length of the score becomes 0, right? So if we put in some empty input on that, then this function may generate some error. So maybe we can making some tiny changes of that by adding like some check on the return function.
Okay.
I put it on the chat box. Something like, okay, when we check the mean score, and maybe for some example it's not none, and then it is fine. If if it's zero, maybe you can put something like, you can write something like that, using this kind of style. So it won't be a very huge change, just tiny change to make sure that we won't get the divide by zero.
Okay, understood.
So other changes is the same for like log 1, log 2, log L. We just
Right, they will be same for
yeah,
all the three
just
functions.
multiply a little bit. Yeah, then I think that will be fine.
Okay, so I will be making the changes. So I think I have to make the changes in this LLM agent setup. So I just wanted to ask, while the meeting is taking place, after I'm done with my presentation, if I make the changes in this specific pull request and
Oh,
I ping
okay,
you,
good. Yeah, I believe that because we still have like a Chinese session, right? So this meeting will be um some I believe we still need like 1 hour. So I think you have sufficient time to make these changes, and maybe we can, if everything works smoothly, we can directly merge your um the two pull requests in this meeting. So
okay, right. So
I think you can make changes right now, and we can wait for you. Um, yeah, like
okay,
about 1 hour. Yeah.
understood. So I do have one more pull request, that is like restoring the cityscape Cynthia curve detection. I have restored it. I am having all the reasoning, but I'm right now working on it only. So as we have discussed that we need to make some changes in the Sedna repository. So for that I have done the changes, but like the cityscape Cynthia is having two examples, that is like curve detection and semantic segmentation. I still have to do the semantic segmentation part. I have not completed it yet. So what I want to do is that by next week, when I will be done restoring the cities like semantic segmentation too, can I present this pull request or show it in the next meeting? Because I also have to show some changes in the Sedna, and right now it is not complete because more changes will be required while I will be solving the semantic segmentation. So I just wanted to ask about that.
Yeah, welcome. It is totally fine for us to um have another review on next week. So yeah, you're safe to go.
Okay, right. Okay, so I will present this pull request along with one more pull request for semantic segmentation, in which I will also explain the changes that I've done to Sedna, so that all the things can work properly.
Right.
I think that will be good.
Okay. Okay. So, um, and we also have merged another implementation pull request last week. I believe that Nishan now it should be safe to pass the whole LWeb's mentorship program final evaluation. Thank you, and congratulations, Nishan.
Okay, right. Okay, thank you very much. But I think that I still have to solve two more examples. That is curve detection and semantic segmentation. So still two things to left. Still two things are left.
Cool. Yeah, very appreciated about your hard working. Very good. And that means a lot for our community. Thank you for all the contributions.
My pleasure.
Hey, okay. So So congratulations again to Nishan, and I think he completed the awareness mentorship in a very perfect manner. Done all the job, and we have more contributions on the road and doing very great contribution like fixing um over 3 examples, and we are very happy to see that, and we are very happy to have all you guys here to share with us. So I think that is a very good moment for our QSAI. Great. Okay. So I think that ends um the Airbus mentorship term one comprehensive sample restoration project um for term one. Oh, thank you, Nishan. And um uh we are going to end that is the very end of the um international session. And I also wonder, are there any uh, other issues that we our members want to discuss with us?
Hello, sir.
Hello, Suhan.
So I was preparing for this pre-test for this next term.
Hmm.
I was working upon this MOT17 example, which Nishant had also made for his pre-test last time. I found like 9 tracked GitHub issues and then 13 static analysis finding like on myself like while running the example. So can I add those 13 and static analysis also for like other than the tracked issues on the GitHub for task one?
Oh, so you mean that you find extra issues that
Yeah.
happening in the example, right?
Yeah.
We also welcome that. Before that, maybe you can put create new issues in the GitHub, so we can that helps us to check the bugs one by one. And then
Okay.
you can add the link as other existing issues. You add the links into task one. So then that makes the task one finish. Yeah.
Hmm. So basically, the extra issues that I have found, I make a new issue of that and add those also in the task one issue, right?
So you find the extra issue, and then you create GitHub issues on the uh, um on our GitHub report, showing the single the very issue you have find in, in the example, and then maybe I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 new issues, and then you will create a summarization issue for task one, right? And then you add those new created issue into the summarization issue, and that completes the task one. So then you only need to submit your task one summarization issue, that contains the actual issue you have created before the task one, and that completes the task one. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder whether I have answered your question.
Yes, you have done it.
Great. Good.
Understood. Thank you.
Great. You're welcome.
Yeah.
Any other questions?
Yes.
Yes. Good afternoon, Jimu, and good afternoon, Srijin. Uh, I am Abhishek. As I have
Afternoon.
discussed about my PR last to last
Mhm.
week, as you have told me to send the doc regarding the comments which have been resolved through the new PR. So I have sent that doc, and the example on which I was working is not working fine, like working well, and I also attached the video for the same. So I please request you to please review that PR. Should I share my screen and show all the changes or the document also?
Uh, yeah. In fact, we see your documentation, and then it it will be appreciated if you can notice us like 1 week that you are going to launch a review meeting. So, but I think Dr. Shi Jing is now also on the online now. Dr. Shi Jing, would you mind take some time? Yeah, we go over Abhishek's contribution. Yep.
Yes, yeah, I can.
Okay.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah. Then I think Abhishek, you can go ahead. We can take some extra time to take a look at the contributions.
Sure, sure. Just give me a second. Uh, is my screen visible now?
Yes.
Yes.
So yeah, this is the doc that I have sent to you, and this is the previous PR that I have for the comprehensive example restoration for IVANS, the robot lifelong learning example, and it has so many changes, like more than 8,000 plus lines of changes that was redundant due to some regions. And initially, I was getting the NaN issue, like not a number issue, and I have solved that issue at that time. And after that, I have created this new PR, which is 410, and this was, I think, 297. So I have created this new PR for the same, and this have only the changes that are actually required for solving this example. So after that, I can, yeah, give me a second. So this is showing like what the changes I have made, and it also have a video attached with it, which is showing the example running at here. Yeah. So yeah, here we can see the example running. The whole video I have uploaded here. These are the outputs which we can see. So here we can see that now I am not getting NaN issue and example is running fine. And this is the doc that I have sent to you. And this explains the comments that I got on my previous PR, and what issues or the comments does it like resolve. Like I have written all the uh, comments, like what I have resolved in the PR 410, that the new PR I have raised, and what things it actually not resolving, and how I can create a new PR for them, like which is separate from this comprehensive example restoration, only for this example. But these things are like for the future scope, recommended follow-ups that I have listed here. And these are the main changes that I have done for the PR 410. So these are listed here. Like these are the 10 changes that are listed here. And this is the new PR that I have raised. And this is the running example for that. So I request you to please review this PR and add comments so that I can make possible changes. And yeah, this is from on my end.
Okay, good to hear progress from Abhishek. Long time no see, and good, very good, and we see new contributions here. And then, can you explain to us a little bit about how the 410 implementation PR really about?
Yeah, sure. So I can explain all the changes that I have done here. Inside this RFnet utils, I have changed this before we have self workers equals to 4, but now I have self workers equals to 0. This I have done just because PyTorch multiprocessing was causing data loader deadlocks. So I have changed this thing. Apart from this, initially the self base size was 1024, and I have changed this also to 512. And And these changes are done since images were extremely slow on CPU and reduced resolution, lowered memory, and complete uses. So I have done these things due to this. And here also about the self batch size. Initially it was 4, but it is now 2. So changing this batch size on CPU consumed too much RAM and slowed training significantly. That's why I have made this change. And apart from this, initially the self CUDA was true, but now since I was in on Mac M4 and it does not have Mac CUDA GPU, so making it hard coded was giving me runtime crashes. So I have made that change. That's why. And yeah, so yeah, these are the changes that I have explained. And now going to this file, rfnet summarize.py. Here, before range was equals to 0,255, and after I have made it to value range equals to 0,255. This is because new torch versions renamed range equals to value range inside mark underscore grid. So this was a uh, what we say variable name issue, and it was giving me crashing issues. That's why I have done this. And this is the same change that I have done here. And after that, when we go to eval.py, the first change is that it directly imports from segment underscore anything import mmcv from transformers import after we have wrapped inside try. Yeah, here we have wrapped it inside try. So these are the optional CUDA heavy dependencies not required for the standard benchmark path. So without this fix, benchmark crashed immediately with module not found error. So I have used this try except method. Uh, Apart from this, initially it was image equals img equals to mmcv dot im read image underscore name, but after I have made it mmcv not in globals, return img equals to mmcv im read. So this change is made because even after skipping imports, draw underscore picture function is still called mmcv functions directly and crashed with name error. So I have made this change because of this. And going to the fourth change, rfnet underscore algorithm and dash simple yml. So here, this was the main URL change where semantic segmentation was missing from all paths, causing file not this change. This was causing file not found error. So I have made this change here. And going to the next file, this is test env robot.yml. So here, before it was train underscore URL and test underscore URL, which we can see here. But now, after I have made it test underscore URL and the test underscore index, since Sedna API has changed, newer versions accept train underscore index and test underscore index instead of train underscore URL and test underscore URL. So apart from this, these are the same changes of the semantic segmentation. And yeah,
Hi, Abhishek. I have one question.
yeah, sure.
So after the changes, so the Cloud Edge collaboration mode can it work, or you only fix for the semantic segmentation mode?
Yeah. Can you please repeat?
Yes, I'm wondering, so after all your changes, so
Yeah.
in the robot example, it have two mode. One is for the segment anything model, and one is the only the semantic segmentation mode. So I want to ask, so the can the segment anything model works well in after the change?
Are you saying like as of now it is working only for the semantic segmentation model, not for the other one? Am I right?
Yes. That's what I mean. Yeah.
Okay, so I think I have worked only for semantic segmentation as of now. I will update it to work for the other model too in the updated version. And yeah, so I will make this
So
change
yeah.
accordingly.
Yeah. So in the current version, it only works for at least you have tested it. It will work for the semantic segmentation mode, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Um. So pass to. Okay, so I think the since the all the changes is made in the examples, and also Abhishek have shown us the video that uh, this example can run successfully. So I think it looks fine to me, the overall change.
Okay. From my side, I would like to discuss a little bit about the technical comments from the 297. Yeah. So you have the Word file, right? So would you mind, Abhishek, would you mind go over a little bit for us about how 410 pull requests, so some of them, um, what is um, left for future work?
Yeah. So let me go here. So these are the all the things that have covered in 410, all the comments that I have got from so many contributors. I have seen so many comments and good
Yeah.
comments actually, which can be covered. So actually, I have enhanced the new PR and I think it is better now. And so some of the comments was irrelevant here. So
Sorry.
that
Could you introduce a little bit for session one first? So what is tackled by PR 410?
what is tackled by the 410? Okay.
Yeah.
So since these were the issues, all files were marked changed in difference. Only actually modifiers should show. Actually, initially it was showing that 8,000 plus lines of code was changed, but now I
Mm-hmm.
have cleaned that branch, single focused commit, and the size is also medium, and it only modifies the files that are required in the new PR for the example restoration.
Mm-hmm. So
And
so that means I'm safe. We are safe to close the PR 297.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
We
yeah.
we can directly accept the 410 instead, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, cool. And then the second one
So
missing.
yeah, uh, initially it was missing semantic segmentation, path segment in the viable modules
Oh.
that we have discussed in the URL thing. So this thing has fixed now, as I have shown you in the PR.
Okay, cool.
Apart from this, data set key names was also wrong. It was initially train underscore URL and test underscore URL instead of train underscore index and test underscore index, which I have corrected in the new PR.
Mm-hmm.
And apart from this, dataset schema incompatibility was there, which have the same fix as I have discussed here, like train underscore index and test underscore index I have used for that. Apart from this, the fifth change that I have done is the hard-coded CUDA blocks users with a single GPU or CPU only setup. Since I am working on the Mac, so I was not having CUDA support. So I have changed that for that. I have made this self CUDA equals to true with torch CUDA is available. So this thing I have changed as I was not having CUDA support. Apart from
Okay.
this, yeah, SAM underscore sig format MMCB transformers input crash. It was crashing. So I have made this change. Like all optional imports wrapped in a try and accept block. So it is a best practice for catching these type of errors. So I have used try here. And apart from this, this data loader multiprocessing crash on Mac OS Windows. So I have set workers equals to 0 to like fix this cross-platform compatibility. Apart from this, I have also deprecated torch version API range equals to parameter removed in the newer versions. So now I have used range to value underscore range since it was the changed in other files also. Apart from this, high memory consumption prevents running on smaller hardware. Now it reduced default base size and crop size for memory efficiency so that like small machines can also run this example. And this was around the dataset hard coding path. So I have also fixed this hard coded path. This was also flagged by the copilot that we have used in our PR and also many other contributors too.
Okay, cool. So then we can go to section 2.
Yeah, section 2. Like these are the some issues that are not relevant to the PR. This is these bugs are existed in the repository before my PR. So these are actually before my PR 297. And since my code was showing that like I have changed 8,000 plus lines of code, that's why so many contributors have shown that these are the changes. But these were not the changes that was actually done by me. So these things are not relevant to my PR 297 and 410. So I have not touched these things, and I have flagged that these changes are out of the PRs that I have raised. These were the changes in the Escape and eval.py, base model.py, base model, and my path, and these files that are not in the range of the my PR 410 and 297.
So we don't have a base model, right? In the semantic segmentation example.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yeah.
So we don't have a base model. So what kind of model we are using in the semantic segmentation example?
Yeah.
We don't have a base model, right?
Yeah.
What kind of model
Actually,
we are using in the 401 pull request or 410 request?
Actually, I want to say these were the changes that were showing in the my PR where it was showing 8,000 plus line of changes, but these were not in the scope of my PR. That's why I have listed them as these are not relevant to my PR.
It's fine. I'm asking, for example, you said that, okay, the base model.py is not related to our example, right? So I'm asking, so what kind of model we are using? So we are not using the base model, right? So what kind of other model we are using in the 410 request?
Actually, I have to look into it, and I will discuss this in this next meeting. Which model am I using?
Maybe we can check a little bit about the YAML file. It can include the model path.
Yeah.
You are using the base model / simple.py, which is located under the semantic segmentation / algorithm IFNet / base model.
Yeah.
But I think you need to check a little bit about how whether the base model / simple.py have no related issue that have mentioned here. You have mentioned that on the last page, right? There is some changes that could happen in base model.py. You can scroll up a little bit so we can see the scroll up a little bit. Sorry.
Okay.
We see the issue 3 and 4, right? So these are they are for the base model.py. So my question is, would that issue also happens in the model that we have used now in the base model slash simple.py?
Okay.
I think maybe we should look at that a little bit.
Sure,
So I
sure,
think
sure.
that is necessary for us to check the model you are using and see whether this bug that I have mentioned also applies to our current example.
Sure, sure. I will look
Yeah.
into it.
Yeah. And other is similar. So we are saying, okay, there is a evaluate.py also have bug, and so I wonder, we also see a evaluate.py in this example. So are there any similar error happen in the eval.py for the 410p pull request? So I think you need to check it a little bit. Hopefully that is not really not such kind of code in that one, but I think we need a comprehensive checking of that.
Okay, okay. Uh, yeah,
So
I will look into these changes.
yeah, you can take a look at that, and if there is no such file, that is fine. If there is a similar file, we can see you just take some time to take a look at whether there is some related error. If not, you also mark it down, and then we can go over it next week to say, okay, if it's not relevant, or it is relevant but um, uh, not there is no such error in this example. So, so and then I think we are safe for that.
Okay,
Okay.
okay. So I will
So
look into the changes and discuss this in the next meet. Yeah,
okay, yeah. Then that
yeah,
is about the issue 1 to, yeah. We in section 2A we have like um tens of issue, right? So yeah, I think yeah. um we need every check to check all of them. Thank you for the, yeah, we will appreciate that. It could be hard work, but
yeah,
I think that is necessary for us to make sure the high quality work and
yeah,
make use of all the reviewers' contribution as much as possible.
yeah. Sure. Also, I
Yeah.
will request you to please write a comment on the GitHub so that I can keep this in mind, what changes I actually need to do. Like if Sijin can please have a look and write a comment
I'm sure, but because I just raised some example here that so that I may put up some comments that in like some of the general one. So I would say something like, okay, we need to go over the issue uh that have raised it by others, like something like that. But I won't, because there are tens of uh, comments. But I think you get my you have
Yeah,
already
sure.
get my point, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Sure.
I
So
just
I
leave some comments to make a hint for you. So you can go ahead for all the detail checking. And I'm not going to list one by one for them. Yeah.
yeah. It's fine. Yeah, I will look into this and we'll discuss this in the next meet for sure.
Yeah,
And
just
thank you so much.
take my
Thank you so much.
just take my comments some hint. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
sure.
And that is for the section 2A, right? So then we have section 2B, right?
Yeah.
Oh, am I
This is
disturbing? Sorry.
so yeah. This is section 2B. That are the changes that are related to the core framework issues, not to the our example. So I have listed them separately. That these are the core framework changes, core framework issues that we are not listed it in the 410.
Okay, I think that is reasonable. So
Yeah,
in this pull request, we focuses on the example itself,
yeah, yeah,
not yet step into the core code. But I think
yeah,
we still need to raise a extra issue that lists the future works on the core framework. Uh, yeah, you can list all these issues um, and create a new GitHub issue and list all these problems on that to remind the future um, members and or contributors to
yeah,
what
yeah,
things
sure,
they
sure.
have left to do. Yeah.
So yeah, I have planned to have separate PRs for them after that, this example.
Right. So what
Yeah.
is about two C section 2C? What is it about?
It is about environment or dependency issues that are mostly related to the setup, not actually the code fixes. So I have listed them here.
Setup. So we'll ask also change the README a little bit. So I think that the setup document lies on the README, right?
Yeah,
So I think if you don't mind, I think because it is not like a super large amount of comment, so like 6 comment, we may also change the README a little bit in if it is already very relevant to our example.
sure,
We
sure,
just
sure.
yeah we just put it together.
Yeah. And this is 2D, which is SAM Cloud as path issues. This also needs separate feature, not a basic example, which is not related to our example.
It is related to other example,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
So, but the semantic segmentation example also working on SAM. So you are saying that okay, we have um the semantic segmentation have two examples. First one is the lifelong learning, and the second one would be the cloud age one, right?
yeah, yeah.
I okay. So we are not changing the cloud age one.
Not as of now in 410, but I have this, keep this as a future contribution.
Okay. So
Yeah,
I think that one at least it did deserve another new issue.
yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
yeah, you can raise a new issue. So saying that the cow age one.
Yeah, sure, sure. I will I want to keep these contributions separate, so that's why I have keep this as like this. And this is known remaining items that for I have all like this is the section that these are the none of all issues with the scope of PR has been addressed, and for these are the follow-ups that I want to have after this PR, after this comprehensive example restoration. I will have these PRs. These are my follow-ups and future contributions that I have planned.
Okay, perfect. I think that is also very well. So I think it is good to put this somewhere to guide um, other members. So, but ha- I have not yet um have something on mind that what we can where we can put it. But I think that it is a very variable summarization of what we done the um for the whole committee.
Yeah,
Maybe we can divide it into several PR. Oh, sorry, divide it into several issues. First one is the core framework issue, right? So as we have just mentioned, we will create a new issue. The
yeah,
2B is that is referring to the 2B section. Um, we create a new issue for the core framework, and then you can include your recommendations on like in session 4 the recommendation 1 and recommendation 2 that can be you can put your recommendation needed, and then you create another new issue discussing like other I don't know other example. Um,
yeah, sure.
which pointing to session 2D. And maybe I don't know whether it is related to your other recommendation. You can just put the recommendation in that issue. I think that then we will create two issues: the core framework issue and other example issue. So and I think most of your recommendations should be able to fix it in one of them. Yeah.
Yeah, sure, sure, sure. So I will like keep this document on the Google Drive and list it in the previous like PR so that people can have idea about this.
Yeah, I don't suggest you put it into your previous PR because but of course you can make a copy of that put
Yeah,
it but because all of our PR is going to like merge or close, right? So most of our newcomers will not see it, so
yeah,
they so I my suggestion is so uh you put this document mainly on those new issues or existing issues to make it uh, live for newcomers.
sure, sure. So I will do the same.
Great, cool. So I think that is first thing we can done. First,
Yeah,
we need to check the 2A issues and make sure that all these issue or similar issue that it's already tackled in our file or similar files. Um, that is for one thing. The second one is create a issue for core framework, suggesting future changes for core framework. The third one is to add a README or not add a README, modify the README of this semantic segmentation example by considering comments in 2C. And then for 2D, we are going to create a new issue discussing other um, issues that happen for other examples, which we're referring to section 2D. And then section 4, you we just put those recommendations in the um, uh, for things we need to do. Yeah, put it recommendations in the new race issue, something like that.
yes, 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 for sure. I will do the same. Yeah, and thank you so much.
Okay, so yeah, okay, then I think we are fine for that. And we are already very close to merging the 410 pull request, and I think it is a very very good progress. And we see a very neat summarization for the previous 297, and that which is very good. And then um, I will mark the comments in the 410. After we merge the 410, we will also close the 297 pull request. So I think then that completes the whole lifelong learning um, example restoration. So let
Yes,
us
yes.
know if there is any progress. You yeah, and it will be appreciated if you remind us a little bit if we're going to raise a review session here.
Sure,
So
sure.
yeah, then we can
Yeah,
get some time reviewer ready. Yep.
yeah, sure, sure, for sure.
Okay, cool. Okay, thank
Thank
you,
you, thank you, thank you.
Abhishek, to come again, and I think you are making um a very good progress since last time, and which is cool. Yeah,
Yeah,
we are very happy to
thank
see
you.
that.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Okay, okay, then see you next time. Um, okay, thank you. We are happy to have you again. Ah, okay, thank you, Abhishek. And okay, I also see Nishan have already done some have work done, right? Nishan, could you share a little bit for us?
Okay, right. I will be sharing. Okay,
Yeah.
just
Ooh, a very efficient meeting, isn't it?
first pull request, that is LLM's benchmarking suite. I have reduced the number of commits to one. I have squashed all the commits. So I think that this is ready to get the LGTM label. Second, regarding the, I think I need to make some changes in the rogue function because uh, it was not able to work when the scores were zero. So I've just added this. If not scores, then do not make any calculation. Just return 0 point 0. So this is what I've added in all the three functions. And yes, the number of commits are also one. So I think this is also ready to be used.
Okay. So I think I'm fine with the uh so now the number of commit also is also one, right?
Yes, the number of commits is also one in both the pull request. It is
Okay.
one in
So
both the pull
and also the divide by zero error should be fixed by the just now presentation. And then any other uh suggestion from Dr. Shijing?
Uh, okay, so this also looks fine to me. Yeah, I have no more other comments.
Cool. Then we can leave our LGTM label there then.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah. And after I receive to LGTM label, I will get this pull request merge. Okay, now yeah, let me try a little bit. Yeah, I see two LGTM for pull request 407. So let's get it merged. Okay, done. So um congratulations, Nishan. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, see, so the full that is for the full 7. And then we also have the another one, right?
Yes, the another one for
Yeah,
LLMH
for
benchmarking
8.
suite.
So I see the full 8 is also scratched into commit one commit. I will give the LGTM. Um, then how about Dr. Shijing?
Yes, I will also give the LGTM.
Okay, I see two LGTM label there. Then I can make it a pull. Okay, done. So congratulations again, Nishan. We have another pull request merge for pull request 408. And that completes the two pull requests review on this meeting. So we have made yeah very good progress on today's meeting. And thank you Nishan for the contribution and very effective modification according to reviewers' comment. And thank you Dr. Shi Jing for the careful review, hardworking. Thank you. We are happy to have you all. Then we complete the two pull requests, and then I think that is also closing to the end of the international session. Okay, are there any other issue from our international members? Yeah.
Yes,
Hello.
I do. Good afternoon, everyone. I am Chidrupa, and particularly when I was working for the pre-task one for this term 2 under LFX, I found the smart coding examples pretty interesting. And while I was trying to run these examples, I found multiple bugs. To number them, total 19 bugs, and most of these were found due to the lack of requirement.txts, and particularly Sedna package was getting a wrong package under PI was getting installed. And as Abhishek rightly mentioned, all of these examples were not supported for non-CUDA machines. So I was working this on Mac, and I had to do a lot of extra work to properly get these installed, which I think is not something we would want our future contributors to face. And also, a lot of these example data were hard coded, and even the API keys, which is again was causing benchmark errors, and interface results were getting lost. So I also found a lot of issues, reportedly 8, which were addressing these, but only one PR which was addressing this. So in task 2, which requires me to talk about a particular PR, I only found one PR which talks about this example. So is it okay if I open another PR so that I can talk about it under task 2? Because task 2 is like for 70 marks,
Yeah.
and yeah, so that was my question.
Cool. I'm very happy to see you guys here to making very quick progress. That is a pretest launched last night and a very late pretest and a very late night. So I was happy to see an immediate response from you guys. And then for the uh for the issue you have you have found, I think that all of them is valuable. And then you as just now we have like Suhan had mentioned, so you can for task 1 you can also raise it is you are all very welcome to raise new issues for then add them to task 1, that is fine. And similarly, you can add new pull requests and then put it uh, in task 2. But also be careful because implementation pull requests could have major impact on many issues. So, have major impact for not only the current example you are working on, it could lead to impact for those other examples that there are other contributors are working on. So when you are raising, you are not raising an issue, you are raising a pull request. So at that time, I think we all of us we need to be very careful about that. One thing I can think of is that if you are making if it is possible, you can try to raise a pull request that limit your modifications in the example itself. Then all the modification only like as you know happen on its own scope. Then
Yes.
try to avoid modifications on the core code or in Sedna. So that two part could affect many other contributors that are using they are using Janus. So be very if you need to do that, it is also welcome, but you need to be super careful. Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Make sure all change would also apply for other examples when if you feel it's necessary to change the core code. So my suggestion
Yes,
is that for
yes.
newcomers, we focus on the example code.
Yes, yes, I totally get it. I would not want to damage what is already there. And I have been taking time since the past month to probably understand what is exactly happening in the source code and the whole folder. So I'll make sure to only make changes wherever my expertise lie in, and I'll make sure that I don't destroy the other codes. Okay, thank you very much.
Cool. And we are really happy to have all you guys here, and we are very welcome for newcomers to bring new thoughts and fixing, try to make this open source project more comprehensively and more healthy, and making more progress on that, and help many other people that are using our QS Janus. So thank you, really thank you. Okay, we are very no matter how this mentorship program will go, in fact we're taking that as a chance to meet you all. And we also have more future events, more our routine meeting, as you know, it happens every Thursday. So you guys are very welcome to um, um, keep in touch in the open source community, and I think we are all of us and our developers and users and are very happy to see new faces and that they show up on our community. Um, very welcome. Yeah, and that is so. So I think that is for the pretext. Um, Currently term 2, and we are going to join term 3, and next year term 1, term 2, term 3. So we have many future events, and even we also have some members that are not in the LF mentorship program right now, like Abhishek and some others. Like Mosca. Then we have also other authors that though they are not in the LS mentorship program, but they are still also joining with us to looking for a brighter future. So we want to say that you are all very welcome for the whole joining of us, for the community, and no matter how the mentorship program will go, right? It is a pity that the mentorship program will have to accept only one mentee, so may not all of our very active and very um, um, excellent candidates can be accepted. We are also working on that. Try to provide some like green channel to those candidates that performing really well in the pretest. So we are preparing for that. And then and I want to say, no matter what kind of finally result happen, that we appreciate all the work you've done. Yeah. And we are very welcome that if you guys choose to work with us. Yeah. Thank you.
No, the pleasure is ours for
Okay.
us to you all to provide us the opportunity.
You're welcome. Yeah, well, we are also very happy to have the chance to meet you all. We have in these years we have met many new fans through FS mentorship program, and we are very happy to see you guys. Okay, so any other issues to discuss? So our pretest will end on like one or will end at the end of this month. So we still have have 1 or more week to finish the whole test. So good luck for you. Okay. So I think that is the end for the international session, and we're going to launch the Chinese session. In the Chinese session, we are going to use Mandarin Chinese because not all of us can speak English very fluently. Um, and you guys are very welcome to stay. But we are changing to another language, and then we will still have another routine meeting, also with the international session, like in last week. Oh, sorry, like in the next week. It will happen on the May the 27th. Oh, sorry, 28, 28, yeah. Okay, and we are also looking forward to seeing you guys next week. Okay, so I think that is the end for the internal session, and thank you for our international friend to come. We now end the international session and start the Chinese session and change the language to Mandarin. Thank you very much again for joining us. OK，那我们来到那个中国环节，蓝子我们过一下那个POC 的进展。然后第一个是咱那个待会要讲那个 speculative decoding，然后这个金涛可以给我们简单介绍一下。
好的好的，谢谢子木老师。然后我主要负责的是就是Cloud Edge simulation benchmark 这样的就是speculative decoding 的这样的一个项目。然后目前是代码工作基本上已经结束了，然后正在做一些 code review，以及后续的测试工作，然后后面会给出一个为了方便review 可能会给出一个测试报告，然后大概就是这样。
然后接下来，最近是文涵那边那个文章，然后联邦学习的文章其实已经改完了，然后呢，我们正在给那个社区编辑在操作反正最近 LLS 的那个初期的一些研究工作应该初期的一些启动工作应该也结束了，所以应该文章在最近1-2周应该就会出来了这是这个，然后校阅这边的那个文章可能石鑫老师看一下，就可能可以开始启动了。就
好的，行，我最近这边事情比较多，还没来得及跟他说，我这周跟他继续说一下。
对，其实工作不会特别多，就把之前的那个文章转成中文了，就然后呢，
好的，
然后我这边也准备一下吧，就反正我们还有一些之前的一些工作，然后尤其是具身相关的，然后可能那个看是不是整理一下整个合集出来不过也是需要时间，就这么一个那个就还没有稿子，哈哈，所以我们现在就手头有三个可能的，一个是那个文涵这边已经稿子改完了，然后呢，校业有一个英文的，然后呢改成中文的，然后呢我这边还有一些其他的，另外一个选择是还有一个是 Ronak， 就 Ronak 之前还有个英文，然后其实也可以改，就我看看有没有时间吧，有的话就也一块弄，所以我们至少应该有3个，就这是这块。然后呢，其他的基本上反正大家都代码都合住了，那就看情况就也慢慢的也邀请一些那个同学可能再做一些反馈就这么一个大体是这么一个情况。 然后蓝案子就征集需求的，然后大家有AI 啊、机器人方面的一些计算智能的需求啊，有一些没处理的 pull request issue 啊，然后有一些新课题需要社区支持的呀，或者有要投稿的文章啊等等，就可以在这个问卷里面留下那个一些信息啊，然后我们不定期会去查，然后跟大家去做联系啊，然后呢，这个链接在我们群里面啊，每一次的那个会议的那个会议的那个就宣传的时候就都会提到这么个好，那接下来呢，我们就来到那个金涛这边的议题啊，那个 speculative decoding 也是我们 FS Term One 的一个 project。那现在如果顺利的话，我们可能看这一两周，然后给它推到可以合作的状态。
好的，大家可以看到吗？
OK，
呃，对，然后就是这个 PR 我上周是已经推送了，然后这周我就是把一些小 bug 修了一下，然后也把那个第三方的那个Sedona 的 view 包按照就是上一位同学你现在的那个他的那个操作把它放到了上级文件夹，然后就是和他那边也同步了一下。嗯，然后就是代码上呢没有太多的修改，然后我是后面就是在做测试，前2天才拿到服务器，然后现在就是在一个一个的跑，然后现在有一些结果了。
现在那个509服务器是 OK 的是吧？就是说它那个
是 OK 的，对，
OK。
就是几个加速比的我看一看，根本 value 的加速比应该也是5到6倍左右，然后 JSON bucket 应该也是4到5倍左右，应该和之前的结果是差不太多的。然后现在我还在抽空跑别的数据，然后后面还会应该跑一下别的模型吧。然后呃这个代码还是挺多的，可能呃这个 review 起来还是有点困难。我后面会给一个端到端的测试报告吧，就是包括那个在贪心路
呃，
径下
就是那
它的那个
个君涛可以给一个录一个简单的视频，就是说那个就是运行测试的运行这个 example 的一个视频，就是你用最简单的配置，就是把它运行起来的那个，就录一个，然后就是你放在你那个 PR 的那个 comment 里面，就去
哦，就是跑一个很短的嘛，应该就不用
对对对，跑一个很
对对，录
短的就行，
一个很短。
放一个。对，
OK，
然后就是你那个 output，就是你的 readme 里面最好把你那个测的 output 那个结果也在上面放一下，大家大概知道就它运行预期的一个结果大概是长啥样的。
好的好的，
对对对，
后面我会就完
你后面
善这一部分的文档。
对对，你后面测完之后可以给一个这个，就嗯
嗯嗯，然后好像就没有别的问题，主要就是现在在跑这个测试，测试这个整个流程的正确性。
嗯对，然后就是那个你现在就是那边做的新的研究啥的，要
就是
就是
新的
有
方案我还没有开始做，因为
新的方案。
最近也在写那个论文。
对对，我意思就是你论文中写的那个方案，可以简单介绍一下，就是说那个反正是已经实现的那个方案嘛。
呃，我就是那个方案我倒是还没有放到这个 example 里面，我还在那个
对，那个方
对
案不着急，我们先把这个基础的 benchmark 合入，就是因为反正在会上我们可以再聊一下，就是说他那个就是
嗯
啊 就是那边可以说一下，如果就是现在那个，看看，
我之前说的那个优化的方案，其实就是并没有那个特别复杂嘛，就是把那个一部分的参数放到了云端嘛，然后那部分参数应该也不是特别的，我看看在哪里，code 哪里？对对对，在这一部分，就是它的这个 draft model 里面是会对云端大模型的发送过来的隐藏状态做一个压缩的，然后对，就是云端它是会发送5层的 hidden state，然后但是在 draft model 里面，它只需要用到它的维度是它需要压缩到draft model 里面用到的维度，然后就把5层压缩到1层，然后这是一个线性投影层，然后这部分如果把这部分参数放到云端呢，呃，这部分的信息相当于就压缩到了1/5，然后传输的压力就会小一点，就是相当于在网络层面去进行了一次优化，然后呃，并非是模型上的优化，只是就是相当于重新分配一下参数，然后让它的那个通信的压力会更加小一点，然后这一部分其实呃就是不算特别复杂，但是也是一个优化的点。
嗯
嗯，然后这一部分应该就是这样，然后呃，后面说到的还有那个更细致的压缩，就是把它更激进一点，把它压缩到更小的话，但那样可能就会有一些精度损失，然后这部分是没做的。
，OK，就是现在的，就是大概现在结果能提升多少？就是说你现在做的，
呃，就是在网络模拟的情况下，我把这个按照那个压缩方案，移到云端之后，可以提升，就在吞吐量上应该可以提升7%左右吧，应该就是7%左右的样子。
OK，7%，行，
按照之前的那个结论，我不知道在这张卡上跑出来是什么样的。
嗯嗯。
7%是跟什么比啊？
呃，就是跟没有进行压缩的那个吞吐量比，就是没有进行这样一个压缩优化吧。
就是跟那个没有优化过的那个 spell decoding 比，对吧？就是说我
对，
们比的
然后两个都是在网络模拟环境下的，都是对模拟的环境的然后这个加速的
那
效果
那
其实是会提升的效果是
那还
和
算可以啊。
那个
嗯
啊，对，提升效果和那个
嗯
网络环境是有一些关系的。然后
没关系，那
对，
个反正到时候这些都我们讲清楚，那个实验设定是可以有的。然后呢，
嗯
甚至有人他会在论文里面写2个，一个是他那个仿真的那个结果，另外是那个实测的结果，然后2个都放进实验里面，所以这个也不会浪费，就其实也有用，这是然后到时候看看是不是多几个 baseline 是吧？当然如果对于比较简单的毕业设计，我们就直接比一些比较明显的，对吧？就比方说是一些没有用，甚至没有用云边协同的，对吧？或者用了云边协同没有用 decoding 的， 然后再加上比那个简单的 decoding，然后再加上我们现在这个在 decoding 上面再做一些优化，对吧？觉得可能就实验结果应该会比较明显。
嗯，对的，感觉是可以和其他的那个，就是和传统的那种自回归的 decoding 的方法来比较一下。但是因为那种方法都是
哦，
都是
嗯。
大多数都是负加速的，所以我还可能没有做那些实验。
到时候你可以把那个期限再换一换，再讨论。但我觉得可能到时候，大家其实最关注的是，因为我们这个工作的创新点其实是在于我们创新性的把speculative decoding 放到那个云边协同的这个环境来弄，对吧？然后这样子的话，其实那我们其实是可以去比一下，跟就没有做这么一个云边协同的，然后或者一些纯端侧的，就这些其实也是就变成也是我们的对比范围。然后当然我们在 state of the art 上面，就是最新的那些speculative decoding 上面的各种算法的研究，我觉得也有价值，对吧？就一般来说，第一个图应该都是那个就是最体现我们这个论文价值的一个图。如果我们创新点确实是在那个把它放到云边协同这个环境了，对吧？那我们就跟没有云边协同环境的去比了。另外是跟其他的那个云边协同的，然后没有用 speculative decoding 的去比。那这两个实验应该是比较能够说明我们这个工作的价值，这是第一。然后第二就是刚才提到的一些更多的 speculative decoding 的 technique 的比较，对吧？这些，但是我现在是没有看到我们有什么 baseline 呀，就是反正找的时间，到时候你可以写那论文的时候，一边写，肯定你也要找个位置去讨论 baseline 嘛，对吧？就到时候你可以梳理一下。
呃，对，但是这个 Cloud Only 应该算一个 baseline 吧，就是纯云端的自回
对
归解码，
对对对对对，
应该可以算上。
这个应该对这个我们提升会有多少呀？跟纯云比的话，
就是纯云的那个自回归的解码是它的这个吞吐是35每秒吧，然后在我们这个方法下是200多左右，然后
那我们都可以有可能有这么一个。那我们第一个实验就可以写的很大了，对吧？它可能有6、7倍的一个提升了，然后后面是其他的，主要是吞吐，对吧？因为我们在边上，就嗯，它可以不用所有东西都经过那个有云上面的传输，可以拦截一部分的那个，就节省一部分的流量，然后使得我们整体带宽是增加的。当然可以把原因分析稍微写一下，反正这样的话，第一个图应该就搞定了。然后类似的，对吧？然后如果我们在便协同那里引入其他方法，随便举啊，就比方说，好像 Janus 之前也有那个 high example mining 的那个，那跟那种方法比，对吧？那个我们这种云边协同方法会提升多少？就也是另外一个 baseline。
嗯，
类似思路啊，就不一定是 high
对对
example
对
mining，
对，
你可以选别的，然后
是可以的。
然后对，然后比一下，但是反正对手可以选一下，就是尽可能要能体现出我们这一个方法它就跟它有差异，对吧？然后我们再打比较有差异化的那个指标，就从那角度讲，high example mining 的好处主要是它还兼顾了一些精度上面的一个提升，那不好的地方它是要传 raw data 的。就我不必须把那个high example 都往上面传，只是说它那个可以挑一部分，就但它必须传 raw data 的，对吧？类似这种，然后那这样的话，我们其实不用传的 raw data 的，然后那会不会在带宽上面也有优势？我不知道，然后反正你可以挑一个 baseline 的，然后也可以把故事讲得更清晰一些。就不一定是他自己在 mobile mining，但可以用类似的我刚才讲的那种思路去 去做一些阐释，对吧？那这样的话，我们引进这个可能比引进其他的方法，那个也有一定的优势。然后后面就是那个 speculative decoding 的内战了，对吧？就 OK 好，我们现在 speculative decoding 不错，对吧？那在云边协同这个环境下不错，那不同的 speculative decoding 的方法可能哪种更好呢，对吧？就可能有类似这一类型的实验，就那我估计大概是这种思路可以往下展开。
嗯，对的，就是我可以
对，
对比一下其他的那个 spec decoding 的方法。
对，但我觉得那个可能是第三了，就是那一个是给专门做 speculative decoding 的人看的，就对，然后前面两个就是如果我们的创新点，我们论文的创新点其实放在那个我们新引入 speculative decoding， 在边缘协同环境下新引入 speculative decoding 这种设定下面的话，那就可能你还得仔细写一下前面两个，因为它才是创新点，
就是主要是可能就方
或者
法上还
说它是最
是有些区别，
大的，
方法上有些区别，然后
对它不只是 speculative 的算法上面有差别，它其实是更大的是它是整个范式上面的差别，对吧？
对，
所以我才会提前面两个实验，其实对于大家去理解这个工作为什么要用 speculative decoding，其实是贡献比较大的。但我不知道，因为我没有去看那个对应的 relative work，然后现在把 speculative decoding 引到边缘协同这边来的工作是不是比较少？
是的，我看到的是比较，就是我看到的不，可能我看到的不算多，我不知道是不是我
对，史清老师
搜到的少了。
可以也帮忙看一下。对，然后那个我们这个在我们的创新性是大概在哪个层面的？如果就这个世界上还没有人这么用过，对吧？那这个就大了，这是一个。然后或者说有人这么用过，但是呢，我们在某个细分赛道，对吧？随便举个例子比方说具身智能赛道，我们是第一个把这个东西引进来的，对吧？然后它在对于机器人类的数据有特殊的好处，对吧？然后我们讲成这样，对吧？那它也是很有创新性的，尤其就看我们放在哪个位置啊。那如果放在具身智能赛道，那对于搞机器人那波人来说，就又带着一些巨大的震撼，对吧？就这个选题其实会很影响我们那个这整个工作的价值，就看我们在哪个赛道去跟人拼。但所以我其实挺好奇，就是不知道首先第一有没有人去做这种云边在 speculative 跟用在云边协同这种环境，这第一。然后第二是如果有那个我们有没有一些差异化的赛道可以打？那石金老师有没有这块有没有考虑？
对，这个我觉得是一个挺好的问题。其实，云边这个场景好像还是应该是有人做过的，就是我印象中是有看到过，但它这个属于相对还是小众一点，因为大部分人
它
都
发在哪里啊？就
其实就是
它不是那种，它不是说发在那种顶会的那种，对吧？就它是不是顶会的论文？
好像我记得去年 IKEA 好像有一篇就是有提到这个云边协同的，然后还有
能听清是
就有一些
ICDE 吗？还是哪里啊？
IKEA ICLR 上面应该也是有，
哦
对对，它其实
，ICLR，那可能还算比较出名了。那可能我们就不能在上面号称我们是第一个。
是，这个还是有人搞
还
过这种的，
是有人搞的。对，
对对对，
你 IQ 那到时候那我们
岸上肯定有
甚至哇靠，
嗯，
那 IQ 的那我们可能还要跟他比一下呢。他开源了没？他有没有开源？
他应该是他应该开源了，我记得，就是不过我后
哦，
面再找找吧，就是
对，找一下。
他反正别的应该有人
那我们
做过
对，
啊。
我们不得不跟他比一下，估计就OK。IQ 的我们可能没办法装作看不见，这个比较大。OK，就是这个呃 然后那我们有没有可能有一些细分赛道，就有可能那个我们可能优势更大一些。哪怕然后我们拿我们独有的数据集的那个把 Cloud Robo 拿出来的，也不是不行，就然后在上面去找那个一些有可能有优势的点。不过我们现在可能主要得用在带 NLP 的那种数据上面吧，是吧？对于视觉类的那个数据是不是没有优化？不过如果 IQ 那篇论文它也没有优化，那我们特意在那个视觉类数据上面做优化，那就有机会超越他们了。
确实，这个我觉得是后面我们可以再看一看，就是说
有可能有这
这个时候再
样的方向。
来，嗯，
I
对，
IQ 的论文的话，它这个是用在什么数据上面？
当然都是纯文本的，基本上都是纯文本
OK，
的任务。
OK，好，那我们是有缺口的，就嗯，OK，嗯，然后这块如果我们改成多模态的话，它可行吗？
多模态的，这也有对多模
它就不是
态的那个
token
模
了，对，它就不是
这多模
token 的那个，
有那种这个叫 Vision Language Model，就它输入带 Vision，然后输出是 language 的，然后那种也可以用
嗯，
Spell Decoding 做加速，这个可以，
哦，
这种可以往那种就是robot 的一些场景上靠，就是说，
对，因为最近巨声很火，那个像 CVPR 上面都收了不少类似的这种论文，而且
确实，
国内项目很多，我们最近做这些做的都魔怔了，就所以就是机会很大，所有项目几乎都是就动不动就是上亿，还有那个上千万这个级别的，就是都是很大的项目，就那个机
对对，
会很多。
确实，
不用在按钮 P 那跟他死磕，可以跑到那个具身智能这边收更多的，这个蛋糕更大，就可以考虑一下。当然也可以有其他对吧？就也未必是具身，然后也可以是别的什么我不知道。然后比方说，但我们社区反正自己就有一些自己搞出来的税集嘛，这种情况下，而且我们也开源了，对吧？那这种情况下是可以做 benchmark 的。那这种情况
对对，
下是我
可以可以，
我们肯定有优势，因为人家肯定没在这里专门试过。那我们自己拿了一个独有的数据集，对吧？然后又在上面那个研究他们的差异的话，我们还是有很大的机会能找出个把那个跟他们有差异的点。至少我们现在看到多模态跟单模态差异应该是比较大的，应该是有可能在里面有些什么东西。就
对对，确实
对，还可以研究看有没有其他的，对吧？有一些其他差异点，我只举个例子，然后也可以有其他的那个研究思路。
是啊，确实。
挺好啊。然后现在咱那个毕设写的怎样了？
就最近都研究在写这个论文，然后还没完全写完，就大概写了个草稿的样子，然后
可以撇一下，
还在修改。
没关系。我们也是经常都是在草稿阶段就开始对了。嗯，
嗯，没事，这个反正今涛应该差不多这几天后面下周反正肯定得能有个初稿出来，下次那个例会上应该可
下次讲
以可以，对对，
可以讲啊。
下次应该可以讲，
OK，但现
嗯
在可以
就是下
至少
次，
那个OK 都行，也行。反正现在比较晚了，那个也可以等下
嗯
次。然后到时候一起
嗯
看一下那个，我也学一下。嗯，OK，挺好啊，挺好啊。我这边没啥了，完哦，你们继续，不好意思打断了。
啊，没事儿，其实看。嗯，金涛那边还有要讲的吗？今天也已经挺晚的了，看差不多同步完之后，要不，像可能重点下周例会上再讲一下，就是你论文相关的。然后我觉得，
对，我们这个
就是那个，
PR 怎么是不是差不多可以合了，还是怎么弄？就现在这个我
呃，
们这个 pull request 是什么状态？
PR，就我后面再留个 comment 吧，就我觉得那个正涛把那个一个是那个再录一个那个使用的视频，然后再弄一个那个，再把它那个跑那个结果你跑完之后，你把它放在那个 README 里面，然后其他的我看了一下，应该大致差不多，就是代码啥的。
可以啊。
OK，
啊，那应该也是接近可合了。那理论上应该下周应该就合进去，然后
对对，
刚好这个也
对对，
刚好能赶上结项。
是，我觉得这个争取就是下周合进去哈。
好嘞。对啊，那看看我们还有没有其他要讨论的。没有的
哦，
话，我们
对，有一个是我看那个开源之下
嗯
好像发了一个公告，他们好像说他们还会办开源之下，就是
还会办是吧？震惊。
对，
那看是下要在夏天办了。还是
嗯
要在秋天办或什么的。
是，就他发了公告，他发了个调查问卷，我填了一下，就是说关于那个主要是调研，就是关于各种 AI 工具在开源社区使用情况的一个支持程度，就是说，因为现在好像确实我觉得有的 task 可能直接丢给一个 Cloud Code，他就都做完了，都不需要学生写太多代码，所以我不知道组委会是不是有考虑这方面的东西，他可能大家在考虑这次组织的形式啥的，反正我看到反正他们当时是发了一个调查问卷，当时填了一下，但他们大概明确说应该还是会搞的，就是说
啊，
这个
那挺好，
看
那挺好。
是，但估计时间我觉得确实可能会，估计就拖到秋天了吧，大概。
对啊，因为这现在已经比往年大概要慢了两个月，马上3个月，就
嗯嗯
对这样的话，它如果整个往后顺延的话，那正常之前都是7月开始的，那它至少也要等到9月才能开始。如果它再拖一下如果等到6月才启动，那至少要10月才能启动了。那可能叫
嗯
开源之冬了。10月、十一
确实，
月、12月了
啊
就。我觉得如果他要弄的话，这个可能性比较大，这个可能性比较大。就怎么快他这个月已经没几天了，对吧？就剩下
嗯
一周多，估计他够呛能启动。然后如果大概率在6月启动的话，那很有可能就是10月1号开始，然后12月。
嗯，
嗯，看
是，没错，
或者
对对，
他们会考虑压缩中间的时间，我就不知道，到
嗯
时候再看吧。
嗯
嗯。
好啊
OK 啊，那是个好消息，对吧？这个是保真，对吧？就是这确实他们
应
会考虑会开的。
是，他们公众号发的，应该是，
啊。
我记得，
那行，那应该保真，对吧？就 OK，挺好，那是个好消息。不然的话，
嗯嗯，
iOS 的话，那个很多中国学生也不看，对吧？就呃，其实
是，
MS 给的钱更多。但是奈何中国学生们不搞，然后都是印度小哥们比较积极，就比较可惜，其实嗯
嗯是，对，
那但有看之下的话，我们至少中国 session 这边就可能有更多的新鲜血液，就我们有新的成员能够进来的，那其实是比较好的。嗯
对
，OK，
是
期待一下。
，OK，嗯
好啊。
嗯好，
OK，行啊，那
那
那没什么的话，我们就今天先到这，然后下周我们再对一下，然后看尽快，
嗯，
然后尽量把那个最后的那个 PR 给合了。
好的，好，
好，谢谢各位，好，
拜拜。
拜拜。